Hey guys, today we have a PSA Returns. It's been 14 and a half months since we've submitted it, and now we finally received it. You may have noticed that we're not on the desk. My desk is a little too small, so now we're lying on the floor. Okay, so that big box contained two smaller boxes, and I don't have to be on the floor anymore, so thank goodness for that. Let's just open these and see what we got. Okay, now all the cards are out of the boxes, and I did look at the card grades beforehand because PSA sends you an email when they finish grading telling you all your cards are graded. You want to look at the grades, so I'm gonna look at the grades before they ship it out to me. But we'll quickly go over them. I did submit these when they were $10 a card. The first card is a Mischievous from Team Rocket Returns Reverse Foil. This is one of the first cards I bought, and I got a mint 9, which is a very good grade. I will be selling it though, because quite frankly, I don't like the art anymore. But it's still a really nice grade. The next card is Deoxys from, I think it's a movie promo. And it got a mint 9 as well. I did not expect this one to get this high of a grade, but I'm happy with it. I like the label that's on it. I will be selling it as well. Okay. What is this next one? This is a Pheromosa. A lot of people have submitted these, which doesn't really surprise me because I think like everyone submitted Hidden Fates shinies before PSA shut down. This one got a mint 9. I think this is worth like $5 or something, which is pretty much what I'm going to be selling it for. Next is a Ho-Oh. I submitted like 6 of these. If you saw one of my other videos, I bought 14 of these off of TCG Player, and I submitted my best 6. And I think that none of them were in PSA 10 condition. I think I even said that when I got them, because they all had some whitening on it. So you can see in the back left corner, there's some. This one got a 9 because of that. Here's another 9, the same card. And yet another. This one even has centering issues. And even then it still has whitening on that back left corner. Here's another 9. Here's another 9. I think there's one more, but I think it comes later. Here's a Rayquaza. I bought this one because I thought it was kind of cool looking, and it was in really good condition. Let's see if there's any whitening on it. There is you see there's a dot there in the corner, very small speckle. So I highly doubt this would get a BGS. And there's some in that top left corner as well. I highly doubt this would get a BGS 10. It'd probably get like a BGS 9.5 or something. And it got a Gem Mint 10 from PSA. Very nice card. Next is a first place Lucamine. This one was in pretty okay condition. There's some whitening, of course. And it got a near mid 7. Here is a Salamence. This is the only Japanese card I got graded. And I think it's one of the first cards I ever bought. This is a Salamence from EX Deoxys, but it's the Japanese version. I think it's called like Clash of the Blue Sky or something. There's a first edition as well, which is pretty cool. I think the person who on eBay who sold this card listed it as excellent condition, which makes you think it's like a PSA 6. It was very hard to tell what it would get because I'm not used to looking at Japanese cards, but it got a mint 9, which is very nice. I'm not sure if I will be selling that one, but if I do, it will be for a pretty good price. Oh, here's another one. Sigalith. This is a shiny from Plasma Freeze 2013. This one was really beat up when I bought it. You can see the white, like the whitening on the edges there. It's pretty bad, and there's some whitening on the corner. Like there's whitening on every corner. Yep, you could see, especially in that top left corner, you could see. But it could manage to squeeze by and get a near mint 7, which I'm very happy about. Next is a Motrez. This is from Supreme Victors, I believe, from 2003. Right? It's a reverse foil. I sent 2 of these. They were both pretty scratched up, but I bought them as near mint from Troll and Toad. You never know about Troll and Toad. This one got a 6 though. Ooh. That's fine. I kind of suspected that one of them would get a 6. This is another one. This one got a 7 instead. This one had slightly less scratches on it. But you could still see them, of course. Oh, that's a really good angle to see the scratches. Here's a Flareon. I bought this one off of eBay. Reverse foil, because it's another one of those junk cards, I guess, because it's not worth that much at all. But, you know, it was only worth $10 to grade at the time. Of course, I wouldn't submit it again with the now price of $30. This one I thought could be a 10 or a 9, and they got a 9. So I will be selling it as such. The next card is, ooh, another Flareon. This is a nice one. This is a reverse foil from Legendary Collection. I really like this card, but of course I bought it, you know, with creases, because I wanted to. And just to have this card, because back then it was still pretty expensive to own a near mint one. It's even more expensive now. I think a near mint one is like over $100 raw. But, you know, this one had some creases and it had some dirt on it. Yep, you see the dirt speck was there. That's disgusting, right? I thought it would get a 1 or 2, but it got a 3. A very good 3. So, you know, I'm going to be all over the eBay listings in very good condition. But, you know, I'll put the photos there just so you know what you're buying. Here's a Seadra. I bought this from TCG Player as lightly played. I took a risk for it because obviously on TCG Player you can't tell what the condition is, so you can't see the card. And this one looked pretty okay. You can see there's obviously just some whitening, but there's not very much of it at all. But the kicker was the side here. You can see that it's like the foil is like peeling off the card, which obviously hurts the grade. I wasn't sure how PSA was going to handle that. And it got a 6. So I knew it would get a 6 or 7. So that's our confirmation there. Here's the Kingdra. This is a pre-release from Primal Clash, not the staff version. It came with the staff version, though. It came like as a bundle with the one I sent with BGS, the one I got in 8.5. This one, however, was not in very good condition compared to the staff version that came with it, which is weird. I guess they just took better care of the staff version. The seller did anyway. And then the non-staff version, they just said, screw it. I don't care about this one. But I just had to submit it anyway, and it got a 6. It's not quite what I was hoping for. I wanted all of these to get a 7 or and above. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Here's another Kingdra from Holland Phantoms, reverse foil. This is a nice card, always a nice card. I always love the rainbow. You can see the rainbow. Anyway, this one was in okay condition. There was some whitening. Almost looks like it's peeling off there. But you know, there's whitening on every corner. And you know, there's a print line down the middle. I think the one from HGA I sent that got a 9 also has a print line down the middle. But this one got a 7. But, you know, since I have one that's already 9, you can guarantee I will be selling that one. The one that's a 7, that is. Here's the last Ho-Oh. I'm not sure why it was out of order. But this one has some huge centering issues. Look how much thicker it is. Look how thin that is on the bottom. So you can be rest assured I will not get a 10. You got an 8. What a shame. hoping one of them would get a 10, but the Rayquaza definitely makes up for it. Here's the last Kingdra, the last card here. I bought this off of Troll and Toad. Oh, the last card, the last Kingdra from Holland Phantoms, that one was also from Troll and Toad, I believe. But this Kingdra from Team Rocket Returns is awesome, Troll and Toad. Look at all the scratches on it. I was like, oh, this one might get like a 7 at best. And there's a little bit of whitening. The whitening's not that bad, but it's mostly just the scratches that make it not good at all. And so I got a 6. So that's all the cards from PSA. Lots of junk slabs, as they call it, if you will. I will be selling mostly all of these. So